LEGO just officially revealed another Speed Champions 2026 movie vehicle. This time, it's for F1 the movie, which has never gotten a LEGO set before. It's very interesting that we're getting this in January 2026, because the movie just came out in May of this year. Rarely do I see LEGO make sets based off of a new movie, not when it releases, but a year after it came out. Of course, this won't be a full year. Other things that come to mind would be like The Dark Knight Rises, where for some reason they didn't release the set when the movie came out, but they waited till, once again, the January after. I guess with F1 the movie, they were seeing if the movie would be a success, and it was a huge box office hit. This is the first time I could think of a LEGO set tied to something that is an Apple TV production. The design for this is the APXGP Team Race Car. That's the fictional F1 team for the movie. The thing I'm most excited about here is that this is the first time we're ever getting a LEGO Brad Pitt character. Yeah, this includes Sonny from the movie, which I'm kind of surprised we haven't gotten a Brad Pitt character, but I guess he hasn't really been in an MCU movie or a DC Universe film, so it kind of makes sense that he's absent from LEGO sets. I think they did a really great job with the face there, which just screams Brad Pitt. The hair, on the other hand, I don't know if I love it. I think the hairpiece should have been a dark tan, or I would have went with the Hawkeye hair from Series 2, which is also dark tan. Maybe I'm being a bit too picky. You also get a really nice torso piece, as well as his helmet, which has his signature on there. I love that color that they have for the base there. I also love that they include a second minifigure in here. This is the second Speed Champions single car set with an alternate minifigure, where we're also getting the Back to the Future set for January 1st with an alternate minifigure as well. This is Joshua Pearce. Once again, there's another exclusive face print going on there. And I don't know, I think the cheekbones they added makes him look a little bit older than the character actually is in the movie. And I kind of wish they didn't have those cheekbones. Other than that though, I think this is a really awesome new face print. Rarely do we get black men with glasses in the world of LEGO. And this is a nice addition to customizing minifigures. Same exact torso print as the Brad Pitt character Sonny. The design for Joshua also has an amazing helmet piece with that black and gold color scheme matching the actual vehicle, and you have his signature as well. Yeah, this vehicle right here has a really interesting black and gold color scheme. It seems like the gold is a pearl gold, which sure, I'd prefer a gold lacquer design. I mean, we just got that Iron Man buildable figure revealed, which has a bunch of gold lacquer. Still, it's not terrible. The color scheme for this reminds me of Power Bear 4K Ultra HD HDMI cables. Yeah, I have a specific bad memory of this because I was upsold from a Best Buy employee when I first got my Blu-ray player, because he said, oh, you had to have a special 4K HDMI cable to play HDMI movies on your 4K TV. Guess what? That's BS. I was scammed. What the heck? Oh yeah, we're talking about a LEGO set. No, I like the design of this in its build, which does remind me of the F1 builds from last year, but the build is different compared to those. I especially love the roundness found towards the back area with this piece right here. Now, like many of the F1 sets, this is loaded with stickers, which have advertisements all over them. The one that stands out to me is that there's an EA Sports sticker, because the in-movie vehicle does have the EA Sports design. It's funny because I can't think of an EA Sports LEGO video game, so this is the first time those two are collabing, and that would just be like a cool banner to put in a LEGO game store mock. Beyond that, I found it very interesting that they chose not to put the numbering at the front there, because there's two numbers, a 7 and 9, for the vehicles that Joshua and Sonny use in the movie. Here they just leave it blank, and I was kind of hoping that that would be a feature that could be swapped out, so that you could have each version of this vehicle as a build. It seems like it would just require one piece to remove and an extra sticker, so I don't know why LEGO didn't. Maybe LEGO felt that piece is a little bit more secure on the build than a piece that could be swapped out. I don't know, but it does feel a little bit weird. Oh, and this also has a Geico ad on it, which is interesting because Formula One in reality doesn't advertise Geico. Well, none of the teams do, but in the movie it does. It's just funny to see a Lego Geico set. Lego Geico Gecko minifigure 2026? Who knows? This looks great from the back if you ask me, but I'm not somebody who's super into F1 racing, so take my words as a grain of salt. I really like the tires, which are Pirelli, and that has a very nice print on there. So yeah, for $28, I think this is a really solid price with 268 pieces and 2 minifigures. It's an incredibly detailed vehicle that I think LEGO captured very well. Let me know if you're just as excited for this set as I am, even if you're not too into F1 racing. I always love a random movie set. Subscribe here for more up-to-date LEGO news and honest LEGO takes, and I'll see you later. Peace out.